Hey everybody, welcome into my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to this reading. I'm just going to do some quick checks just to make sure that everything's working good. Make sure that the camera is nice and clear. All right, so it's looking pretty good. All right, can't really see. Let me just double check here, you guys. Okay, that's a lot better. A lot better. Now, I'm just going to make sure that the phone is charging and all that stuff, so hang tight. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be the reading for the month of March. There's a lot of changes, there's a lot of transitions happening in everybody's life for all of the signs. Now, before I get into it, I just want to welcome everybody again for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and of course like this video if you enjoy watching my content and watching my videos, or if you just get any type of wisdom from my videos, make sure that you like it so you can support it as well. So, another thing as well, you guys, is this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. For all personal readings, the links is inside the description box below, where you will be taken to my website where you can book a personal reading with me. Nevertheless, this is a general reading. I'm going to go through all the different elements. And if you have a rising sign in a certain element, if you have a moon, sun, or rising sign in a different element, I would check for those elements as well because it can definitely resonate with you, all right? So let's get started. We're going to start with fire element. That's going to be Amen Ra, Sekhmet, and of course, Meet Sagittarius, okay? So let's see what we have going on for fire element. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for tuning in to your guidance for the month of March. Let's see what's going on here. I guess happy full moon as well, as I'm seeing the moon card here. And it was a full moon yesterday. Okay. Okay, so we do have some pretty intense energies when it comes to fire element. You guys are going through major transformation right now. It's not even funny. The overall guidance for you for this time frame during this month of March is to really pay attention and listen, okay? Paying attention and listening. You may see synchronicities with the angel number 111, okay? Because this number is signifying paying attention and listening and watching, because lessons are going to be taught or something's going to be exposed to you that is going to be of value for you, okay? As well as overall, we have here the owl. And the owl is all about wisdom. The owl is is able to see a lot of things, right? It can turn its head so far behind, like almost like Exorcist, like it can really turn its head around. It has a wide range of view as far as landscape view goes. It also has precision in its focus, and it also has precision in its ability to hear, right? Its perception is very heightened, okay? So that's basically what's coming through, is for you guys to embody that owl traits and characteristics because it's going to help you. Another thing too is just seeing the moon over here. This also has to deal with your intuition. This also has to deal with, your wisdom. Because if we're talking about owl and we're talking about wisdom, we're talking about the seventh chakra, which has the color of white, clear white like the moon. And it also has purple, and that has to deal with intelligence, wisdom, and intuition. So you guys really make sure that during this month that you're paying attention to the guidance that's coming through you. Open your ears and really listen to what's being given to you, because the universe is speaking to you. The angels are speaking to you. Your guides are speaking to you. Your own soul is speaking to you this month, fire element. And it has an important message to tell you. Now, a lot of this is going to be very personal for you, but on a general standpoint, I am picking up that this has to deal with your own personal growth, and it has to deal with your own personal achievement. You reaching a new stage of yourself, you learning some things in your life that need to fall away, that doesn't have anything to do with anybody else but you. These are traits, habits, patterns, or these are just things that no longer serve you that you inflict within yourself. So there's going to be a lot of, a lot of pressure you may feel on yourself during this month, from different areas. This could be from work, this could be from your love life, but whatever it is, this pressure is only happening so that you can turn into an even brighter diamond. It's about you at the end of the day. So we have here fall. Now we have here with fall, we have fall. So what's happening in fall? Leaves are falling. So just like I said, it is definitely a moment where it's almost inevitable. You are going to have to drop some type of heavy burden or some type of heavy trait that you carry with yourself that is not going to serve you in these new changing energies that we're experiencing here on this physical realm. You got to think of it as well like a tree. When the tree sheds its leaves, the tree itself doesn't die. The tree is just rejuvenating itself. It's getting rid of something that doesn't even serve it. Those leaves no longer need to be there. And what's going to happen is it's making room for new leaves to come. It's making room for the tree to be at another level, at an elevated level of itself. So this is about self-awareness. This is about self-empowerment. And this is about truth within yourself. Another thing here with the fall card is we're seeing mushrooms. And mushrooms can come through to symbolize growth. Why is that? When we think about mushrooms, first of all, mushrooms are extremely old, millions and millions of years old. Secondly, mushrooms, they grow in cold, dark, sort of mysterious places. The mushrooms doesn't grow in the sun. They grow, it's a fungi, so it grows in the dark, and it grows, where it may be scary, where things may be unknown. And we think about that, and we're thinking about how you guys this month really need to make sure that you're diving into the darkness. You're diving into your fears. This month you're going to be forced to look at your fears. You're going to be forced, it's a continuum of last month, but you're really going to be forced to look at your fears. You're really going to be forced to look at things that you've hidden from yourself and things that the universe has hidden for you until you're ready to approach those things. And now you're at a stage of your life where you're actually ready to tackle these things that will help for you to grow as a person. All right. I want to take another symbolism from this card that's coming through for me, is to tell you guys where we have here, we have fall, but in this little circle at the top, we have a vision. And in this vision, there's a river and there's a landscape. So the things that's falling outside of your life is for the betterment of you, and it's for the betterment of your future. It is going to help for your future to look brighter. It's going to help for your future to be more in alignment with you. And it's also going to help for your future for you to be more mature because the river has the intelligence within it. And that's what I'm picking up. It's also about you visualizing your future and seeing where it is that you want to be in life and understanding that all the changes and sacrifices that you're making right now is going to pay off in the future. Okay, now these three cards came out all at once. So this is one situation on its own. We have here flame, a fire flame, and we also have metamorphosis, and then we also have morning song. Now, the beginning of this is the flame. Now with fire element, you're getting the flame, but what's coming through here is that you guys are highly supported, highly protected, but most of all, you're highly guided this month. So listen, because I see the directions over here, the compass, the directions, I'm seeing that you guys, your fire isn't going to be impulsive. It's not going to be all over the place. It's not going to be scattered. You guys this month just need to stay focused, and the flame is going to go into the right direction. The flame is going to be your passion, and it's going to make you realize your passions, realize where it is that you are going, which direction you're going to, and realize, how you want to move forward. But not in a way that's destructive, but in a way that's a controlled fire, a controlled passion. Now, this controlled passion is going to obviously cause some metamorphosis within you. Now, with this metamorphosis, we see this beautiful man, and we see these beautiful butterflies and a beautiful rainbow, right? So you're going to be metamorphosing into something even more beautiful. And the end result of this being morning song is saying that at the end, things are going to be a lot brighter. Things are going to be a lot more, the morning song is going to come through. You're going to be happier. You're going to feel more creative. You're going to feel more energy. Because I will be honest with you right now in this moment, with the fall and all this stuff I'm picking up on, you're going to have to go into some grim, dark places within your subconscious mind. And it's going to be things that's going to force you to face your fears. But it's going to definitely change you in a way. And that change that you're going to make on a personal level is going to make you happy. With the morning song here, we have the bird singing. The bird singing. So the bird is happy. Right? So that's what it's coming down to. I'm here to tell you that all you're doing is for the betterment of you. It's for the betterment of your love life, the betterment of your work life, the betterment of you. Because when you become better and when you take care of yourself and when you evolve, then the things around you will also evolve. The things around you will also become brighter. Everything's going to be brighter, right? And honestly, the darker you go into that depth of fear, the brighter that morning song and that beauty is going to shine through you. That enlightenment will shine through you. All right. During the month of March, it's also important to make sure that you're taking time to reflect. Why? Because you're having so many downloads that's going to come through. But not only are you having a lot of downloads, I'm also sensing there's a lot going on inside of your physical realm. There's a lot happening, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things that are making you, that are pushing you towards tackling some of your biggest fears inside of the physical realm. So it's important to take time to reflect so you can hear your own voice and so that you can hear what you really feel and so that you can hear the voice of your own soul so that you don't get too caught up in your responsibilities because they're all going in alignment with each other at this time. Also, as you see her reflecting, she's looking off into the distance, and she's looking off into a direction. So you're going to be focused into a certain direction when you reflect. You're going to know exactly what choice you need to make. You're going to know exactly what direction you need to go, and it's going to be a controlled passion and fire to go straight in alignment there. We also have here for the deer fire element for the month of March, you guys, your intuition is going to be heightened. The moon is coming through strong, right? So just like I said, once again, it's your intuition going to be heightened. As you reflect, you will gain a lot of insights. As you reflect, you will gain a lot of wisdom and intuition. You may be so drawn to the moon. You may have had a relationship with the moon that has built over time, but right now you may feel so drawn to it. Okay? And remember, the moon has its phases. So the moon also has to be hidden and has to be in darkness. So you yourself also have to go into reflection mode in order to brighten, in order to find the light. And this is really the repeating lesson and the repeating energies. Sorry if you guys hear the train. But this is really going to be the repeating lessons and the repeating energies for fire element. This is really the most important thing for the month of March. Now these 3 cards popped up by itself all together, so they're all working together. We have fire, obstacle, and eruption. Fire, obstacle, and eruption. Once again, you guys, what you're letting go of, right? Because a lot of this is going to be personal. A lot of this is going to be things that you need to discover within yourself. But what I can tell you is what you're going to be letting go of is going to have to deal with how you were easily irritated. Some of you or others of you may have easily gotten bored quickly, like restless energy, like couldn't focus, couldn't sit still, or always looking for what's new and what's next, because we're looking at the dark side of fire element here. Others of you, like I said, may have had anger issues, may have had all those dark traits of fire element, and that caused a lot of obstacles within your life. And not only did it cause obstacles, but it caused for things to erupt. And it caused a lot of chaos in your life and a lot of confusion, because we have eruption here and we have a volcano. So now you're letting go of how you used to dive into that fire element. And now you're learning how to harness your flame. So that way it's not an eruption, but it's a controlled direction, a controlled passion. All right? So you guys, that's going to be it for fire element. It's such a powerful energy, and you're going to come through on the other side feeling so powerful, feeling so evolved, feeling so fresh and so new, feeling like the mist in the morning. You're going to be feeling so bright, but you're going to have to go through the trenches first, and you're absolutely going to have to open up ears, listen to the guidances, listen to the angel numbers, listen to the animal products online, and excuse my voice is cracking up, where I also have my products online, like my handmade crystal pendants and my herbal teas. So definitely check that out. Okay, moving on to the next element is going to be earth element. Yes, earth element, we have Ptah, we have Amut, and we have Aset. Okay, so let's see what we have going on for earth element. Okay, we do have a lot going on for you guys this month. So let's get started. Welcome in, earth element. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so earth element, throughout the month of March, your main thing here, the main reason why you're going through what you're going through this month, the main reason why you're feeling these energies is for you to learn and for you to develop the skill of staying balanced and staying in your own. When it comes to being endangered, when it comes to being held captive and all these different, like, zoos and all this stuff, it's always stuck to its own essence. Okay, it's never changed. No matter what was happening around it, no matter what was happening within its environment, it always stuck to its own essence. So this panda is coming through to tell you to stay balanced. Stay balanced. So you may find yourself this month in situations where you feel like other people's energies are rubbing off on you, where you feel like certain circumstances or situations are changing your mood, changing the way you feel, possibly trying to bring you down to a lower vibration. But right now, you're going to be learning how to let that negativity just roll off of you like water on a duck's back, okay? You're going to be learning how to just let the negativity not touch you. And the reason why is because you're going to be going into love vibration. On this card, I'm also noticing that we have the panda with its baby panda. Focus on your loved ones this month, your family loved ones, the ones that are there to support you, the ones that are toxic and traumatic and that bring up a bunch of old stuff. Nah, the ones that acknowledge who you are today, accept who you are today, the ones that know you, the ones that love you, and the ones that truly care for you and have your best interest. It's time to really focus on that love so that way you can stay balanced, because there's going to be a lot of negative energies kind of surrounding you just a little bit, all right? Just a little bit. We also have here union. So you guys are definitely coming into a union. Now, since this is a general reading, I'm seeing that some of you, this has to deal with more so friendships. You could be, moving on with that energy where some of you are diving into music, moving on to that energy where some of you are diving into writing from the past couple of months, moving forward with that energy where some of you were really diving into creative avenues. Some of you guys, this is going to be a union that you're creating with your creative partners, a union that you're creating with them. And I'm also picking up on Aquarius vibe. So some of you may have Aquarius prominent in your chart, or there may be a transit that's happening that is highlighting the sign of Aquarius or highlighting that area of your life. Okay, so it's really about appreciating the union that you have with others that are seeming like a blessing inside of your life right now. And look at all the little stars over here. And the next card that fell out was the star card. And the star card has to deal with Aquarius inside of the tarot. How high vibrational you really are. You're going to be glowing this month. There's going to be beauty this month within you. And it's important to really hold on to that. We also have 3 cards here that fell out all together. So this is a situation on its own. We have pollinator. We have thorns. And we have mineral realm. So all together, it's coming through that this month you're being asked to be more social. You're being forced to be more social with your creativity, being forced to spend more time with your relationships, but nevertheless, you need to actually shine your light this month. It's going to be a high vibrational, something innovative. So with the pollinator, we already know that pollination has to deal with Aquarius energy. It has to do with Ma'at Happy Asar, because you're spreading the wisdom, you're spreading the water down on earth. You're spreading the intellect, you're spreading the nourishment, you're spreading the futuristic things down onto earth element. Okay, so down into this gross physical world. So yeah, overall, I'm also picking up on a bittersweet kind of vibe here. So you may see that things are really shiny, but you know what? It also coming with some negativity. You may see that, okay, you just got into a group, or you just got into a high point, a beautiful point with relations with other people, blessings of mentors, blessings of friendships, blessings of other relationships that have come into your life, partnerships. However, there's just a little bit of turn to it, where you may be feeling like, okay, one of the members inside of your band, maybe they're really toxic, or uh yeah, but there's this thing about your partner that really triggers you, that where they kind of bring you down unintentionally, but you guys love each other, but you need to grow past that, and nobody's gonna float there because the negativity is wanting to reach to it. You know what I'm saying? So we also have thorns here. Perfect example of where there's honey, there's bound to be ants, because we have a beautiful woman here, feminine energy, but then we have harsh thorns here, right? And this also comes up as well for me as another African proverb, which states that um, on the path of life there are many beautiful flowers, but the most beautiful flowers have the sharpest thorns. So make sure that you guys are protecting your energy still, because although you may feel really beautiful energy wise, physically wise, although you may be feeling so loving and so just high vibrational this month, you're also going to need to make sure that you protect your energy. Make sure that you stay balanced inside of your own essence, okay? So sage yourself, stay spiritually aware. Understand that, don't be too naive. Don't be too naive. Understand that, understand your innocence, but understand that this world operates off of duality. So where there's good, there's also going to be some bad sometimes. And just be prepared to set boundaries on people. Now, support is coming through here because I see that you guys are going, like I said, there's going to be a lot of on somebody's shoulder when you feel like, oh my gosh, heightened amount of love vibrational energy, because there's happy tears that come with love, and there's even tears that comes with love that can be painful, but you're reaching a love vibration, but you're healing, so you're shedding tears of pain. So when you feel that, whether it's through your emotions, whether it's through your thoughts, make sure that you vent to your loved ones that are there to support you, or cry on their shoulders. Take the help that is being provided for you. I'm seeing that you guys also have renewal here, so you're going to be renewing your energy. You're going to be constantly renewing yourself, but not just that renewal, but it's also about the fact that just things are just looking way brighter for you. You're feeling new, you're feeling a sense of innocence, you're feeling a sense of purity, you're feeling a sense of like a newborn baby out here. Like you're really feeling beautiful, and you're feeling bright and colorful like springtime. All right. So this is overall a really good time for earth elements. It's also a good break for earth elements that needed to happen. I'm saying that this is something that you've been waiting for, this energy, for some time now, and that's why this energy is so large. I'm also seeing here we have transient, and there's all these different moons, and they're going through all the different moon phases. So this is a time where finally things are moving in place. You guys are finally reaching that love vibrational energy to where you can push forward, and you guys are going through the next stage of the moon. It's transient. It's always moving. So that is what it's about. Things are coming to decay and destruction. So things are ending for you, but you don't have to make the changes this month. It's just falling out of your lap. What doesn't serve you is actually just falling from you. And towards the end of the month, right at the end of March, you guys will see a phenomenon that will happen that is very personal for you. And this phenomenon is something that's going to basically show you your level of resilience. And it could come through in a dream. It could come through in just a moment of enlightenment, a moment of just, oh my goodness, where you just understand something in depth. But you're going to see, wow, I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. You're going to see, wow, as many times as I've been broken, I'm still not really broken. It's just a feeling. It's just an illusion. I'm resilient. And I'm immortal. So this phenomenon is going to happen for you through the end of the month. And it could happen in a situation that you overcome. It could happen in, I'm picking up on, it's going to happen in like a situation for a lot of you where you may overcome a situation that just really, you never thought you were going to overcome. Okay? And I'm picking up that you never thought that you were going to be able to overcome it in a certain way, where you thought there was only one way to overcome that situation, but you overcame it with love, and you didn't think it was possible, or you didn't think you could do it, and you did it. So you guys are strong and resilient. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. Make sure that you hit the like button if you're liking watching this right now. And of course, for your personal readings, which is way more in depth, way more just for you, you can go ahead and check out the links inside the description box below, where I will be taking you to your website, to my website, and then it's going to prompt you to energy coming through in this reading, you guys. This is going to be air element, and this is also going to be for Ma'at Happy Asar. Okay, so Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Welcome in, and let's get started with your reading. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, looks like everything's showing up there. Great. So, for air element for the month of March, overall, you guys have an air element animal coming through to guide you. And this is the eagle. And this eagle is telling you to seize opportunities courageously. All right. So during this month, you're going to have a lot of opportunities that are just going to fall in your lap. Okay. There's going to be a lot of doors that are going to be opening up for you this month. There's going to be a lot of opportunities where you get to, just like maybe get promoted, and not necessarily in the sense where you're getting promoted at a job. Some of you may be getting promoted with your job, but some of you may be getting promoted in life overall, right? You're just bettering yourself or bettering your situation and bettering your circumstance this month, because there's going to be opportunities. So make sure that you guys keep your eye on the prize this month, the rainbow. I'm also picking up on being optimistic this month. Make sure that you guys are being optimistic so that you can see the beauty, see the opportunities. Okay, because if you're stuck in a lower vibrational energy, or if you're just, being too doubtful, you may be focusing on doubt so much that you don't even see the opportunities. So make sure that you guys are also being very optimistic this month. Open your eyes to see what could possibly be, okay, and have faith. Now, you guys have watershed here, and this card is coming through basically to symbolize blessings and abundance. I'm seeing this is going to be an abundance of opportunity. Things that you've been waiting for, things that you've been planting seeds, you've been cultivating, you've been working on things behind the scenes, and finally you're seeing the opportunities come through that you've been waiting for, because you needed these opportunities to kind of come through for you to get to the next stage. You're going to have a lot of good luck. You're going to have a lot of good fortune. in actually receiving an abundance amount of hints, an abundance amount of just rainfall coming down. So the right book that you need to read in order to learn exactly what it is that you need to learn at this time may just fall inside of your lap. You may just see it somewhere really magically, okay? So just understand that this is a month for you to really pay attention to opportunities. Now, you're going to have to be a little bit cautious with these opportunities, because some of the opportunities are going to seem like they're not good. Okay, some of them are going to seem like these are opportunities where, oh man, I've been waiting this long to do this, and this is what pops up. You could have been waiting a long time to you could have been waiting a long time. What happens, you get in a partnership with somebody that you finally get a partner for that business, but they're lacking in a certain area, but everything else is good. But that area makes it so that you have to do more work. You know what I'm saying? So you might not see it as an opportunity. You might not see it as something good, but it actually is really good. Sometimes good things, everything that glitters isn't gold, right? And sometimes you can find a diamond inside of a rough area in life. And this is why this anomaly is coming through. We have the rabbit here, and the rabbit is symbolizing, the unexpected. So something may be wrapped in garbage, but you know what? It's actually going to turn into something that's gold. So don't be too judgmental on the opportunities that do come your way. Obviously, you don't want to accept everything. Is more burdensome, or it's just not completely ideal. Don't be too judgmental, and try to be a little grateful. Try to test it out and see if it works. If you don't like it, then stop. We also have nocturneness here. Long story short, this this is talking about your dream world. This is talking about the subconscious here. That's why it's all dark. And this person at the bottom is even sleeping. So this is talking about your dream world. And right next to it, we have the scarecrow. And this is talking about someone that's, it's a dark place. So some of you may have night terrors this month. Some of you may have moments of your subconscious, just basically fears, because your subconscious, 12th house in astrology, subconscious overall, the symbolism and the energies of the subconscious really have to deal with your fears as well. It has to deal with you feeling trapped. So you may feel like you got an opportunity, or opportunities are coming to you, but you're just in another trap. It's just like you climbed one mountain, but then you're realizing, oh shoot, I thought I had a great opportunity, but here I am, and now I have to do all this again. Yeah, once you reach the top of one mountain, you realize that you're actually at the bottom of the next, and that's okay. This month, make sure that you're not diving into fear. Make sure that you're not diving into bolting away from something because you're fearful of it, or because you are doubting yourself, because you feel sorry for yourself. Make sure that you're not viewing yourself as a victim this month. Make sure that you courageously seize your opportunities, courageously go throughout life this month, courageously express yourself. Long story short as well, these two I feel are coming through to tell you to make sure that you get out of your own head. Make sure that you get out of your own way, because you don't want to be in your own way of your success, okay? So just make sure that you guys steer away from doing that. We also have the lotus here, and you guys are protected. I'm also seeing that things are going to be unfolding, and the petals are going to be opening up in a way that you may not expect it to unfold. So there is going to be a rise. There is going to be an opening of you. You're going to be having to open up yourself, let down your barriers, let down your guard, let down your tense energy, unfold your arms, and really be more grateful. Really be Open your wings and spread it wide and go. Fly like the air element would. Open up your petals and let yourself like really be free from your own constraints. Okay. I'm seeing as well with apart, excuse me. But new opportunities are coming in. Therefore, you're gonna have to leave some things behind. Overall, things are changing inside of your life, and you may feel like trying to put it back together. You may feel like a little bit of anxiousness, a little bit of reluctancy to let things fall and dissolve away. But you have to do that because the petal has to open, you have to blossom, and you just really want to make sure that you stay positive, make sure that you're staying in a sense, also letting go of the coldness that you may have, okay? I'm also seeing entropy here. And yeah, this card doesn't look very nice because it's not very nice. Fear, 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 fear. Make sure that you guys are not diving into fears because you're going to be challenged, you're going to be tested, where you're going to see a lot of fears pop up. But you have to be courageous, all right? They also have birth here. Some of you are literally going to be giving birth. Others of you overall, there's this sense of giving birth to something that's new, letting the old thaw out, letting all that stuff go away. And the flowers again with the blossoming. So really, all that's happening is everything's happening for, the cervix to open and for that new project, that new baby, that new blessing to really come out. So you have an opportunity to basically go through a little bit of chaos in order to receive a lot of blessing. Because childbirth is chaotic. Childbirth is hard, it's painful, it's scary. You have that moment to really go through that little bit of fire, that little bit of chaos, that little bit of destruction and fire, things of the watershed, okay? A gate is going to be open for you guys towards the end of the month. I see that gate is going to be fully opened. There's not going to be any type of anomaly, right? There's not going to be any type of anomaly. There's not going to be any type of uncertainty. There's not going to be any fear by the end of the month. By the end of the month, you're going to know completely that, no, this is the opportunity that I need to take on. This is the route that I need to be going through. This opportunity is the right decision that I made to do it. All right. So thank you so much, air elements, for tuning into your reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked it, make sure that you hit the like button. Comment below to express your feelings. Comment below to show your love. And yeah, if you want a personal reading with me, check out the description box below where you'll see links to everything, all of my services, and all that Blooming Woman LLC offers, okay? Moving on to the last element of the day, water element. Thank you, water element, for tuning into your reading for the month of March. You guys, this is going to be for Set, which is going to be Pisces. This is going to be for Kepra, which we know is going to be Cancer. By now we know that. And then also is going to be for Serket, which by now we know is Scorpio. All right. Okay. So, okay, so all right. Oh, this is Set energy as well, Pisces energy. You guys have the bat. All right. And the bat is about illusions. Yeah. The bat is symbolizing for you to see through illusions. Why? I'm picking up, the thing about the bat, right, is like when you see the bat and it comes through at first, you don't know what the heck it is. You're like, is that a bird? What is that? But also, the bat lives in the cave. It lives in the dark. It's nocturnal, I think is the word. It's sleeps throughout the day and is awake during the nighttime, and so the bat has the ability to see in the darkness. It has the ability to see through illusions. In itself, the bat is very adaptive to the illusion, to where it's able to understand seeing through illusions on another level. Okay, you have the intelligence to see through illusions. This is a month where you're going to have to use your intelligence to see through illusions, all right? I'm also seeing with this card for you guys to not be afraid of the dark, to not be afraid of yourself, and also I'm seeing that this month you guys will see how you yourself have probably been stuck inside of somewhat of an illusion. There may have been some deception that you were projecting onto other people, or there may have been some deception that was projected onto you. But nevertheless, you just were looking at something the wrong way, possibly. You may be seeing that you're looking at a situation with the wrong glasses, with the wrong lens, with the wrong perception. And it probably got out of hand. And you may have gotten in your head about it, or vice versa. But nevertheless, it's time for you to see through illusions, right? There's no coincidence that the bat was also used in 2020 when it came to the great symbolizes seeing through illusions. The bat is also the master of illusions, because think about Batman, think about a bat when it flies. It is the master of illusions. So it is coming through to tell you to be the master of illusions. And, during that year of 2020, some people went with the fear, the darkness. Some people went with, with being afraid of the dark, and others powered through it, and they were able to see the illusions of that year and the pandemic. So keep that in mind. That energy is exactly how you got to take on this month. Now, I'm seeing that there's a strong highlight when it comes to there's a strong highlight when it comes to nesting. There's a strong highlight when it comes to your domestic life. There's a strong highlight when it comes to your home. Now's the time to really take care of your home life. There may have been a lot of chaos inside of your home recently. You may have stirred some chaos in your home and didn't realize it, or others may have stirred some chaos in your safe place. It could have been society. It could have been, structures, societal structures. It could have been your daily routines, or it could have just been like your perception, your mindset, and that was causing a lot of chaos. And now you're aware of this, and you're really wanting to create a safe, secure, warm sort of place for you to feel safe inside of your home. Make sure that you're taking care of your home, saging your home, make sure that you're cleaning your home, making sure that you're taking care of it and nurturing your home. Also nurturing the people inside of your home, nurturing the people that live with you. Maybe one day you just clean the entire house up for everybody. It's just about spreading some love, some nourishment, and some kindness, and into your home life. Okay. I also see as well that I feel like during the right around like the 10th of March, you guys are going to be given the opportunity to plant seeds. Okay, so around the 10th of March, this might not be for everybody, but for a lot of you, I'm seeing like right around the 10th of March, it's time for you guys to really plant seeds, new ways of thinking. Plant seeds, like maybe you finally decide to purchase something. You could decide to um, change the color of your walls in your home. You could decide to change your color of your hair. You could decide to change the color of your business to be more in alignment with what you sell. You could be hopeful and plant new seeds of hope inside your life. Action orientated. Do things. Take action on making decisions and making certain changes or adding new things, bringing in new ideas, bringing new things into your life that is going to bring you more hope in areas where you may feel a little bit like you don't have much hope in. Okay, with the number 10 coming through in your reading as well, I'm also seeing that this is a moment of completeness inside of your life where you are reaching like a karmic completion. You finally learn all the lessons that you needed to learn. It's not the beginning of you learning lessons. You already finally learned something very important, how to see through illusions. This task, this life lesson right now. And the completion phase can be a long phase. It doesn't mean that you're already over it and you never have to deal with it again. It could mean that you're in the beginning part of the completion phase, okay? So you are only going to continue to get better at it. Also, we have here the cactus. This cactus is coming through to really say that once you plant these new seeds of hope around the 10th of March, you're going to see how strong you are. You're going to see how resilient you are, because the cactus has the ability to be strong. It has the ability to be strong because it provides its own water. You see the cloud and the water element falling on it. The cactus has water within itself, so that way it can be able to thrive inside of a harsh, hot temperatures like the desert. And you have the ability to plant new seeds of hope. You have the ability to change your situation. You have the ability to bring in more nourishment into your home life, your domestic life, bring more balance there. And you have the ability to change your perception, kind of like the bat hanging upside down, changing your perception, changing your perspective, changing the way that you're viewing things so that you can see the truth and you can see through the illusions. So you're going to see how much you can actually rely and depend on your own self to get out of a dark place or to get out of a rough spot. I'm also seeing with this cloud and the rain coming down that this can also symbolize some intense emotion. You're going to be able to really have faith. You're going to be able to really trust what you really feel intuitively is truth. And you're not going to be too caught up in letting your emotions kind of override you. You're going to acknowledge your emotions, but you're going to be able to move forward and be strong and continue. A lot of you are also going to be, maybe diving into herbs. You're going to be diving into herbs. If you already diving into herbs, you're going to be diving into it more. You're going to maybe come across new herbs. You're maybe going to come across new additions that you can learn about when it comes to herbs. New additions you can learn about when it comes to just overall nature and how nature is healing. Not just the herbs in nature, but also just plant medicine overall, right? So that can be a whole cabbage that can be looked at as a herb, as a flower. That can be an orange or a fruit, a papaya seeds. But either way, you're going to be looking towards, you're going to have an interest and a curiosity, more curiosity when it comes to nature and how nature can actually heal you and also raise your vibration, your frequency. Now, I'm picking up on some of you going to be looking at herbs that are going to help with your crown chakra, that are going to help to decalcify your pineal gland. I'm seeing that with the teal color here, reminding me of copper when copper gets oxidized. And then also with the purple here, really reminding me of that, that pineal gland, kind of like royal, intuitive, and unexplainable intuitive energy and intuitive knowing with the pyramid there as well, right? So you guys may be diving into herbs that are going to be helping you decalcify your pineal gland. You may be diving into herbs. You may be diving into basically blue lotus. You may be diving into herbs that are blue. Um, you're going to be diving into all these different herbs that are going to help you in that area. Okay. I'm also seeing here as well that you guys have winter and sun at the same time. So this is going to be you guys needing to make sure that you take time to rest. Make sure that you take time to spend time in your home. Take time to feel comfortable. Take time to sleep. Take time to take care of yourself so that way you have more energy, because you're gonna have be kind of busy this month. And also, just on an emotional level, you may feel a little bit drained, and on an emotional level, you may feel like you need to restore your energy. So make sure that you guys are taking time to rest, so that way you can be able to feel bright, and that way you can be able to have a lot of energy, okay, and vitality. Make sure that you guys are paying attention to the cosmos. I'm seeing here that right in the middle of the month as well, maybe around the 15th to the 19th of March, you guys will see divine timing happen right before your eyes. Something's going to happen, something's going to occur where you're just like, you totally understand that, man, I see why this happened right when it needed to happen. If it happened before this, it would have been a shit show. If it happened after this time, it also would have been a shit show. I truly understand divine timing in this moment. I'm also seeing you guys coming through with air element. It's right off the bat telling me to make sure that you guys are using your voice towards the end of the month. Make sure that you guys are also using your intellect towards the end of the month, taking in knowledge. Also, make sure that you guys are writing down messages that you may receive from the cosmos. Make sure that you're journaling this, healing emotionally. Writing down your thoughts and sitting and listening to your thoughts is also going to help you emotionally, and that has to deal with air element. Now, we have the patience card coming here and the stillness card coming here. So just remember back to that moment where you understood divine timing, and make that be the drive for you to be patient on something that you feel like you cannot be patient with anymore. Towards the end of the month, you may feel like, I cannot wait any longer. But once you understand the concept of divine timing, whether it's because you're looking it up or whether it's because you actually see it with your own true experience, which is the best way to learn about it. Once you understand that concept in depth, you will be able to be more patient. You will have joy with patience, and you won't feel burdened with being patient. You will love to be patient. Okay? So thank you so much, Water Element, for tuning into your reading. Make sure that you guys hit the like button if you're liking watching this right now. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos and my content if you're new here. And, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Water Element. If you want a personal reading, if you're dealing with something specific, if you want to heal from emotional trauma, want to heal from emotional things, and you feel inclined, go ahead and look at the link inside the description box below, where you'll be able to book, imbalances that you may have that could be holding you back, that could be causing for you to see the world in an elusive way, in an illusion way. All right. So I'll see you all inside the next video. Love you guys. Bye bye.